Hello. What you got, Lancer? Oh, it's a black spotted grunt. Got him. You get one more. Oh my gosh, that's big. That's the big camera. I messed up. I did the wrong one. There I am. All right, what do we got? The final casting. Oh! What'd you get? Wahoo! Wahoo! Well done. Well done on your wahoo. Okay, let's play this game. Hello. Welcome on in. The push you need down the stage you deserve, and I'm always pushing. Amazing. Alright, we'll go back. Wait, I feel like I should actually mark the shit that I've got here. So, we've got... Change cube we start with. That's the acrobatics cube. I don't think we have this one. But we do have... Call the partner to help you push. Increase pushing power. We have the double jump. Okay, so we still need Sanctuary and the rest of our portraits. Also, I don't know if we found the gear. I don't see it. All right, where's going? I'm gonna start by going to this portrait here. I don't remember which portrait is which, honestly. But I know that there is a portrait inside of another portrait because I do not have access to anything else inside this castle. And I just need to watch the map so I know where I'm going. Lancer, did you see my message in the Discord about Portrait of Ruin, Infinite Money? Did you see that nonsense? Oh, tough ring. Okay, so you know the quests that you can turn in with Wind/Eric? So, okay, so that's the Nation Fools. So with that one, when you complete the quest, right, and it's green and you push the A button and he's like, well done. And then you push the A button again and it says received blank item. It gives you the item at that moment, but it doesn't actually fully complete the quest until you push the A button a third time. So if at that point you hit start to exit out of that menu, you'll have the reward, but it won't clear the quest. So you can do that on any quest, notably the ones that give you items, and it will just give you that reward infinitely. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. But it is hilarious. And you know what makes it even better? What I just realized right before stream? It works with every single reward. That includes the mental training and strength training, the ones that give you the increased max HP or increased max MP. You can use those infinitely to get tens of thousands of hit points. It's great. It's very cool. Okay. I guess I want to go to this one because all of the other ones are really far away. So this is one. Let's streak without looking. Don't tell the cops, because they'll get you. But yeah, so I use that to get a shit ton of money, which let me get 2 master rings. So now I'm rocking 4 times the amount of mastery points when I kill stuff. And then also I use that money to get a Holy Claymore. So we're cooking. Because Holy Claymore becomes available in the shop after you defeat one of the sisters, like the one in the solo battle. It applies to whoever it's equipped to, but you can equip one of them. You can equip one in each slot. Oh shit, that's right, the boys! I forgot about the boys! This is actually what I wanted, though. Because I don't want this to take forever. We just... But yeah. So you can stack that nonsense. And it's cool. It's great. Okay, that's the other closed one. Alright, well let's just go up the rest of the tower then. Whee. Flying is so slow. Please forgive me using fast forward on this. That took a long time, and I was in fast forward. Let's check. Not that one. This one. Okay. Oh, this is the one I was looking for. Yep, we're good. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, no. It only works for whoever has it equipped. Because I discovered it, because what I've been doing is oh, this room is just nothing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Borther. But I've been, oh, so satisfying. I've been playing the vanilla game because I mentioned last night on stream that the only thing that I haven't completed in this game is the level 1, the max level 1 hard mode. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. Let's do it. And oh my god. But you need to have completed the game once before it lets you do it. Like, you have to unlock the mode by beating the game once. So now I'm playing the game through vanilla and having a really good time with it. But I discovered that nonsense and I've just been having fun with it. And basically I'm filling out this map completely just to see if there's a portrait hiding in here somewhere. Oh no, that's you charging up a thing. Oh, that's dart. Forgot that I had dart equipped. Okay. Maps 99.2? I see it. Nice. Okay, I go up, and then go here, and find nothing. And now this is 100%. Sandy Grave is 91.7. I guess I can go back there. Nation of Fools 100. Forest of Doom is 100. And those are the only maps that I've uncovered. Yeah. It's insane that I've gone 96% of the entire castle. Hell yeah. Okay, so it's back to Sandy Grave. Let's just use the magical ticket. And then Sandy Grave is that one at the top of this nonsense. So let's go here. I almost forgot to open my soda before trying to take a drink. FF Tactics mods are kind of wild. That sounds cool. Honestly, Final Fantasy Tactics mods sound really cool. Just like in principle. Also, can we talk about how cool it is that I finally got an actually usable Alucard spear? We love to see it. What did you drop? Oh, platinum chain. I think I'm already familiar with that. Okay, we go all the way up here. And then I'm gonna save here just in case shit goes south. I actually don't remember if this is Sandy Grave or if it's Nation of Fools. We're about to find out. Oh, good. All right. Time to fill every inch of this map. Okay, it's a Kugelhop. I do have the big boy jump. I didn't know I had the big boy jump. Let's go. Okay. Whee! Whee! Okay, so having the big boy jump is honestly kind of game changing. That might unbrick me, but we'll see. See, there's one mod that escapes me, among other things. Kafka from Final Fantasy VI is the final boss. Spirit Bomb from Dragon Ball Z is a learnable technique. Boss fight against Ramza. Hell yeah. Remind me who Ramza is? Is Ramza a tactics character, or are they from something else? Yeah, this is just a whole hallway that I didn't even explore. Main character of Tactics? Okay. As someone who's never played Tactics, valid lack of information. Okay, this has to have a portrait. Please? Let's go! Ooh, and the scout armor. The scout armor is actually going to be really good. Hold on. Oh, look at that defense, baby! Like, it destroys my attack. Because I've got that Berserker mail on, but... That's really beefy. He's making the entirety of FF6 as a tactics mod? Hold on, that's so cool. Alright, we're no longer bricked. Let's go. I was just dumb and didn't check this part of the map. Alright, cool. Nice. Nice. 51 power, that's actually pretty good. So, greatest 5. Let's see, yeah, 4371, 4550, or 5155 for greatest 5. That's kind of killer. And it's Holy Elemental, which most things in this game are weak to. So, we love to see it. Also, having the thief ring equipped in both slots on Jonathan's pretty good for finding stuff. Okay, we found ourselves some a teleporty doodle thing. Excuse me. This is a very weird burp from the soda. My eyes are all watered up now. Yeehaw. A safe. Valuable. I still need to play it. I keep seeing that it pops up on sale. It goes on sale pretty frequently on Steam. The Evilise Chronicles one. So I keep meaning to play it. I get all stats down. Oh no. Dome of Arms 3 is still the book for me. Oh, hello. Thank you for the cestus. Whee! Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Is Alucard's Spear really the highest damage weapon I've got? No, the Cutlass is, but it's the same stat. It's the same stats on just an objectively better weapon. Okay. That's good to know. Combat boots, is that better than the succubus boots? No. I think of Journey to the 5, which is a mod where Link, Snake, Cloud, and Dante end up in Evilise and end up fighting threats such as the Hypnotoad from Futurama. What the fuck? Alright, that's all kind of amazing, I'm not gonna lie. That is some goofy nonsense. Link talks in the mod, but they didn't fully commit, so Link just talks again. Incredible. Let's go. We're out of there, baby. Woo. All right. Okay. I'm really hoping to find another portrait in here. Kind of hear razor bats. Charlotte, do you have heal? Yes, you do, baby. Woo! What's that? Oh, healing mail. We do like healing mail. Ah, get. Ah! All right, MP max. Get me out of here. Oh, that's the Ghoul King. Oh, God. Okay. What? What do I do about him? I guess he just had a lot of HP. All right, where does he go? Is he gone? Did he just leave? I guess he's gone? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Rams is also there, but Rams' plotline in Journey of the Five contradicts the ending of Tactics. Fun. Honestly, that just sounds like a whole lot of enjoyable nonsense. Stop. Okay, that's a level up. Dude, razor bats are the worst. So a thing about the Portrait of Ruin hard mode is it changes the behavior of bats. One of the it changes the behavior of a lot of different enemies. One of the big changes is where does that go? Okay, that just goes back there. One of the big changes is the constantly spawning bats, like the ones that go from one end of the room to the other. They become razor bats instead. And they're just really annoying. Journey of the Five, Rams decided, fuck it, I'll become a Duke and change his name to Drake Seymour. Okay. Let's get the boys. It's the boys' time. Oh, hello, Death. Oh my God, it's the boys' time. Oh wait, hold on. It's a darts time while he's dressed in white. Incredible. We love the boys' time. It was some absolutely bonkers damage that the boys were doing to Death. Very fast ticks of 148. It was beautiful. Alright, this is just a dead end. We did defeat the boss, though, so that is this portrait technically done. I do need to finish checking the rest of the map, though, for, whatchamacallit? For any other portraits. Because we know the location of, I think, 3 more? 2 more? Hold on. Okay, in the castle, we have, my mouse is so fast. There we go. 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, so we know the location of 2 because we have 3 tier 1 portraits. So then there's 2 tier 2 portraits. That means the other ones are hiding inside of other portraits. So one of them might be here. We'll find out. First thing I'm gonna do, though, is I do have to backtrack. Oh, I can use the teleporter. Oh wait, no, that's a teleporter on the end of a dead end that I might as well just skip. Fucking get him. Get him, boys. Yeah. Show no mercy, boys. I can't kill things quickly. You have to do it. True essence of a summoner class. Alright, we'll go in here to save. Bring back out the boys. Okay, that's a dead end. Okay, that connects over there. Okay. Ooh, HP max up. We love to see it. God, it's so beautiful. Oh, I see. Heavy armor. For whomst? Okay, understandably, it is in fact for you. Incredibly bulky. But lowers my attack by like 30 points, and I can't have that. Okay, let's check here. Lots of paths going on right now. Not a huge fan of that. Okay, at least that's an easy, quick dead end to a toilet. Go get them, boys. Get them! Get boys! Thank you. That's a singular toilet, yeah. Is Shogun helmet? No. There it is. Interestingly, that is the best option. Not too many good helmets available for Charlotte right now. MP max up. Love to see it. Give me the boys. Aura blast, okay. What? Amazing. Okay, here's another dead end. So we backtrack. Okay, the boys will take care of business. I'm just getting out of here. Dude, I don't doubt it. Dude, that guy tried to show up. He tried to enter that room, and that was illegal. Oh, I didn't see what that was. Oh, whip skill too. Okay. Can't go that way. We'll go in here to check the singular room. That is Stella's locket. Okay. The Master Ring provides a lot of defense, actually. It does boost my attack stat. And you can't equip it. Well, gorsh. I see. Okay. They're like, yeah, dude, Mihawk just hockey codes his bow. That's amazing. That's actually... I love that one so much. I'm subscribing to that one. That's a theory that I believe in. I just arm him and hockey my ass so I don't have to wipe because it just slides right through a save room. Okay, we've got one last dead end set to get. And then I can probably just master a ticket back. Unless there's a, unless there's a portrait in here. No, there is a grenade, though. Alright. Is that really 100%? Yes, it is. Alright. Magical ticket. And then we're gonna warp. I think this one's closest. Oh, food. Some good old corn soup. A samurai helmet. I think I remember the samurai helmet being useless. Okay, and then we go this way. Good question. No idea. Very good question, though. I feel like there's probably an answer out there. Oh, what's that? Give. Okay, it's for you. Ooh, that's pretty good. Except for it drops my attack so much. Immediately a painting? That's pretty cool. Ow. Yeah. 4358, that's not bad. Yeah, I was more referring to like if I equip this, my attack will go down. I just didn't word it very well. I kind of like 50% inside thoughts that. Nightmare. Sticking with the boys. Oh, it was just the whip skill. So at this point, I just need Europa's Dress. I need Sanctuary and bosses to be killed. That's all I need. Europa's Dress, not worth. I need more intelligence on Charlotte, and I need strength on Jonathan. Oh. Wish I could give that to Charlotte. I know intelligence boosts Jonathan's sub-weapons, but... eh. I'm gonna be king of the pirates. Someone just dropped 500 bucks. Oh wait, it's the gold ring that I have equipped. That makes sense. All right, so that was a whole dead end. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Jonathan gaming for a little bit. The boys are hilarious. Oh my god. This is actually the worst. Hold the fucking phone. Get out of here with that nonsense. Alright, well, I feel like what I was about to say is completely invalidated by the fact that I got my shit rocked. But the boys are gonna have a lot of trouble actually targeting anybody here because of all the walls. They need line of sight. Ooh, max HP. I'd like that, actually. I'm going for it. Then I'll come back to that exit, just in case I don't end up coming back super consistently, or super soon. Boink. Could just Charlotte gaming with the flamethrower and then switch back to Crow Gang. That's true. Or I could Jonathan gaming for a little bit. I feel like Charlotte gets a lot of love in randomizers, and sometimes it's nice to enjoy the actually good Alucard spear that I have for the first time. Let me have this, Lancer. Please, I need this. Nice, a save point. And they're dead ends, which is nice to see. All right, you know what? Let's see how the boys fare against the great armor. Go get them, boys. Good work. Good work, boys. You've done it. Oh, this is a dead end. Okay, great. Dude, all roads lead to Charlotte Gaming. They do. I know I just said we were going to enjoy some Jonathan Gaming, and then I went right back to the boys. The boss! Let's go. Uh-oh. Alright, go get him, boys. Christ's sake. It's such an insanely consistent amount of damage to bosses. Oh, it's so good. Steel ball. Toad morph. That's cool. Oh, party. It's not bad. It gives me my intelligence, which is the most important stat for Charlotte specifically. Okay, there are a lot of paths here. Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me at all. Also, there are a lot of cool and unique spells in this game. Like, I was having a lot of trouble against Doulahan in my vanilla playthrough. And then ooh, that's handy. And then I realized that Raging Fire, the default, basically the default starting spell for Charlotte, you get it super duper early. It's just on the ground. Does some pretty sick, nasty damage to Doulahan. So it was pretty cool. I still died a couple of times because, uh-oh, I've lost the boys. Because the Doulahan fight is actually kind of nasty for early game. All right, you're targeting the wrong thing. The boys were letting me down a little bit there. What is that? Tome of Arms Part 1. Oh, that's right. I have to find the pages. And bring all the pages together in a quest, and then you can get another book. Okay, found a regular ass cape. Not better than the thief ring. Spell. Summon skeletons. Other boys. However, that one's just like a single shot cast. Like it's not like the crows. The crows continue to exist on the field. Okay, another warp, which is good. Honestly, the warps are pretty well spread out here on this map. This is a pretty good randomized map. Nice Slender Man indie game reference. Okay, we're gonna be walking a while. Cause this is a long ass room. Oh, boots. Mercury boots. Objectively worse than what I have. Whee. It's a great sword. And the Damascus sword. Are they better? No. Oh, also, I learned something today. Do I have the sword in this rando? don't see it. Okay, never mind. There was a sword that I got in a previous rando, and I was like, ah, the stats aren't great, and so I didn't use it. But there's something that's like, it's a really unique weapon, and I feel like it actually would have been good. I don't remember what it was called though. It was that sword, it was like that magical sword that used to be wielded by an angel. It's dropped by the armor knights who have like the floating sword. And that's like how it attacks, is it's a floating sword that you throw at enemies. Okay, I'm so glad I went all this way for the dead end. We're just gonna L-hop our way back to the beginning here. Ramen noodles. Ramen sounds pretty good right now, actually. In Symphony, that was just the rune sword. Nice. I need to play more Symphony of the Night, because I know it's really good. I just know right now, for whatever reason, I cannot get the emulator that I use to actually read my save data in that game. It will not find the memory card, which is so weird because it's the same emulator that I use for Guardians Crusade, and Guardians Crusade doesn't have any problem. Hold on, we got to get the boys out at full strength. There we go. Rahab's Frost. That's cool. It's like half my power. What an interesting animation. Agni's Flame also. Same weapon, just different element. Alright, give me back my spear. The healing armor, I thought. Because I already checked the healing armor. Earlier this stream. It was pretty recently. Acrobat Cube. Useless. Not even a little bit, Lancer. Miser Ring, Statues, Tears. Miser Ring good? Miser Ring increases your damage with the amount of money you have. And right now, it sucks. I do want that. MP max up. Okay, we'll go back to the boys. Get out of here. Thick glasses. Nope. Yeah, I keep forgetting to ban him. Dude sucks. And he's a bot. You know it's a bot. Like Corsage. Oh, that's damage. Oh. Okay, I got this other big room. Prima shoes. Increase damage a little bit. Not super worth it. And you cannot equip them. The halberd. Not worth. Alright, we continue on. The Stellar Sword. The Stellar Sword is a cool weapon. The damage, unfortunately, is not good. Blessed Ring. Let's see, Wyrmst. There it is. Not great. Not great. How rough would it be if I replace both Thief Rings with the White Corsage? It drops my defense a lot, but look at that damage. With that in mind, I think it will make sense to go to the heavy armor. Wow, heavy armor is actually kind of jacked. Scout armor is not very good. Let's see. Yeah, it's like 33 points, but it lowers the defense by so much. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. If the damage starts to become a problem, I can change the armor over. That's not a problem. So basically, if the damage becomes a problem, no, it doesn't. Alright, so that is now nearly all of the map. We need to go back to the beginning. Not quite. I'm not even watching the game right now. I'm just letting the boys take care of it as I follow the map. Okay, that room is literally nothing. Go get them, boys. Thanks, boys. Dude, yeah. I'm just watching the map so I don't get turned around, and I'm letting the boys take care of all the enemies. This is pretty standard summoner gameplay, let's be honest. I did miss a room. Rock Riot. Not a fan of that spell, to be honest. Boys, go get him. Thanks. Missed a room down here. Int boost. Dude, we're inting. I am cursed currently, but it's okay because the boys are already out. I don't have to cast them while they're already out. The Attica helmet. No, the Attica helmet's normally really good. Bummer. Playing Subway Surfers while also watching Family Guy funny moments while also having at least 3 VTuber reaction videos in the background. That's just how I live my life. And I don't think you need to judge me for that. This is a dead end with nothing in it. Yay. Go get them, boys. Kill the bird. Thank you. There wasn't a reason for me to do that aside from like experience, but even then, like, we're just kind of cooking. Sandwich. I feel like 2 of those things can be done at the same time. But honestly, eating a sandwich needs special attention. And I think we can all agree. Sanctuary? Ah, your curse. Okay, we are nearing the end of this map, I believe. Uh-oh. Ah! Yeah, we have reached the end of this map. Artemis shoes. Feel like those are new. They are. They're not good. We move on. Lancer, you can't eat sports shows. The TV is not food. We've been over this. All right, back here, and we'll actually do this. You've never eaten a... Look, I've had pigskin, just not a pigskin. Ow. All right, where does the map want me to go? There's a room up from here. Ah. Dude, this place is always so stressful with map randomizer because the rooms can really go all over the place. You prefer Stiltskin yourself? Yeah, well, he always rumples my feathers, and I don't think I need that aggravation all the time. Aha, I knew it. I felt it in my bones that that was going to be a dead end. In my Jacko bones. Oh, got him. Ow. A little bit of fire damage never bothered me. No, I was hoping it'd at least be a 0. I didn't think it was going to be a +2, but I was hoping that at least wouldn't be a minus. Oh well. I guess in the end I do deserve it. Oh, the vampire killer. And a bathrobe. Let's see. That's a pretty good vampire killer, but it's not a good one. Not the good one, good one. Wait, hold on. It might actually. This is the holy vampire killer. However, that is a 46-point difference, so I don't think I don't think that actually makes it up. That goes on. So an ultimate net zero. I'll take it. Alright, I need my map back. Mind boost. Love to see it. Dead end? No. Nice iron helmet. Nope. Okay. Whoop. Cash. I don't need this much money. It's just cool to have. Billionaires be like. I have $9,000. That's actually not a lot in this game. Okay, just the exit on the right. How's it going, Malphus? I'll see you later. Save block. Cool beans. Bring back the boys. Wait, hold on. He drops a fist? Hold on. Can you drop that fist again? I want to see if it's good. I want the helmet. Them to stop. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Billionaires eat yachts. No. Give me the fist weapon. Yeah, bullet punch. That's so bad. Well, that's a bummer. Attica helmet is good in the base game, but it's not good in this randomizer. And actually, in the first randomizer seed I played, it was crazy good. It was like best in slot for Charlotte. Dude, this map is a mess. Okay, got any grapes? Okay. A lot of save rooms here, which is nice for safety, but I'm not actually concerned about safety. My stats are kind of crackjacked and stacked, and also I've got Du Bois with me. So, like, what do I even have to worry about? Still to give those grapes to Satan, would they be, they become the grapes of wrath? Hell yeah, dude. Be some pissed off grapes for sure. I got the Venus brooch. Not good. Another save room. Incredible. There's a cape up there. Elfin cape? Yeah. Is it good? No. Yeah. Lore drops. Ah. Ah. Let's go. We got a cocktail dress. And it's for Jonathan. And it's not good. That intelligence! The 50-point intelligence boost! If only I could give that to Charlotte. What kind of cocktail? Mewtwo. Hmm. 300 damage, dude. That student witch didn't stand a chance. My favorite to painting and a painting. I still haven't found the boss for this painting, but that's okay. We're finding all of the paintings that we need. Okay, at this point, I think we can just find the boss and... Oh, no, because I still need Sanctuary. That is a sword. Stop! My, like, go-to cocktail drink, is... Oh, it's Claymore. Is a screwdriver, which is orange juice, vodka, and that's it, just orange juice and vodka. But I like to add grenadine to it because it's really yummy. And then I call it a bloody screwdriver because you make the screwdriver and then you put the grenadine in it, so it kind of like flows through like you were using a screwdriver and it like slipped and jammed your finger and like, you know, blood. Anyway, it's really good and it's very easy to mix together. Tank Top Warlock makes hands down the best by far alcoholic floats I've ever had in my life. They are in goddamn credible. I don't know about that one, Lancer. Silver plate, probably not good. It's a lot of defense, but yeah, it's actually a lot of nice bulk. Unfortunately, it lowers my intelligence, and I'm bulky enough, so we're fine. White wine mixed with Sprite, you've heard is pretty good. I'm not as much of a wine guy. I will cook with wine, but I don't really drink it. That's just a personal preference thing. Bouge. Is Bouge good? No. No, Bouge bad. Bouge is bad. Relevant to our topic. I don't need that corner. There's nothing in it. I am not looking for portraits anymore. I've found all of the worlds. Now I'm just looking for Sanctuary. And then if I can find Sanctuary, the game's over. I'm trying to be fancy and impress someone. Heaven's Sword! There it is! There's the thing I was talking about. Where? There it is! Heaven's Sword! Goes all the way down to 82 power, so I'm not gonna be using it, but check this shit out. Isn't that cool? What a cool and unique weapon. No one talks about that weapon, but it's actually really cool. Yeah, it's a very rare drop from the flying armor enemies with the floating red sword. And it is really good. It's a good weapon. Unfortunately, around the same time that you would encounter the flying armors, you can get the long spear, which is about twice the damage of any other weapon that you'll find in that part of the game. And the long spear is just good forever until you buy something like the Holy Claymore like I did. Rune Sword kind of goes in an arc. This one kind of does an arc like on the return swing. Dude, these crows. I can't get enough of the boys. They're doing so well. Oh my god, the final guard that's supposed to take like almost no damage from anything. Shredding. That's insane. That's the most impressive thing that these crows have done. Yeah, that Armor Knight drops a long spear, and it's just crazy good damage. We have found the boss. I can just jump right into the boss. Why did the crows disappear? All right, go get them. Nice. Okay. You go to alcohol beverages, rum and coke. Nah. I'm not a fan. My wife likes rum and coke. It's a popular drink in like her entire family. I think the problem is that I just don't care for coke. And so you get too much of the coke flavor. And for me, I prefer rum with fruity flavors and not something like a Coke or a cola. A holy water. But nah, there's nothing wrong with liking rum and Coke. It's a very popular drink for a reason. It's very simple. It's a lot of people's first drink. Because you're like, hey, you like Coca-Cola. There's like 80% Coca-Cola. Explosion. Very low power. Okay, this will take me back. Oh, there is a continuation to this room. Sanctuary? Let's go! Okay, we're in go mode. I just have to kill the last boss here. Get him? Thank you. Okay, I don't have to be looking for anything else. All right, we got to think about what we're going to be doing after this seed is over. Because this seed's going to be over in less than an hour. Well, this alcohol beverage you know of is Andre the Giant called the American, which is just throw everything in the alcohol cupboard together until it makes something unholy. Yeah. That's a pretty fitting name. Most powerful drink I've ever had was something we made for New Year's Eve. We're like, we're gonna welcome in the new year and it's gonna be great. It It was supposed... And speed up? Oh my god. We're so tanky that I can just barrel through and not care. Okay, we'll save just in case something does go awry. Yeah, no, we're Giga Charlotte gaming right now. If I had that armor that made me be able to like run through without getting knocked back, we would be absolutely in the goddamn money, but this is still pretty good. A fishing planet? No. I'm too fast. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, this is a dead end. Different rum, yeah. That drink I was talking about that we had on New Year's Eve was supposed to be like 5 different kinds of rum, and then we kind of oopsie poopsied a little bit because we were like, you know what, we're supposed to add pineapple juice to this, but we can't find the pineapple juice. So instead what we're gonna do is we're just going to grab pineapple rum, and that's close enough. Ended up being like 7 different kinds of rum all together. And it was delicious. And it did not feel at all like alcohol, which is the most dangerous part. I have to resummon. Oh my god. Fucking go get him. Bird beat dog. Bird beat dog. Wow. No, see what's dangerous about it is that is 7 different kinds of rum. Rum is high alcohol content. So when you've got that much alcohol in your system, and you don't even know that it's alcohol that you're drinking, it's a problem. Now, thankfully, we were safe in the comfort of my home, so like we weren't going anywhere. Okay, where do I need to go? Let me look at the map and figure it out. This map is kind of hell. Okay. Right. All right, I am gonna pop this, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna equip speed up. And then where am I trying to get to? Where is that painting that I need to get to? It's that one. Right here. So the closest teleporter is this one. Yeah, no, it was delicious. It just tasted like a fruit punch, really. Now, I have a very high alcohol tolerance, right? It just comes with being 6'3" and I don't know, whatever else results in a high alcohol content, or a high alcohol tolerance. I had one red Solo cup, like a full, like filled up the cup, right? You know, we're having a good time. And then I was like, that was really tasty. And because I couldn't taste the alcohol at all, I was like, I could safely have another one. And I did. You know, I poured myself the glass. And then I had like 2 swallows from it. And then sat down on the floor because I realized that I couldn't keep myself up in my chair anymore. And then from there, I was like, I need to get to the restroom. And I know I can't stand. So I crawled all the way. Man, those teleporters. So I crawled and kind of like army dragged myself, like army drag, army crawl my way across the floor. And subsequently fell asleep in the bathroom for 4 hours. After doing a lot of reasonable things that would be happening after consuming a very potent amount of alcohol. And then after 4 hours, I then went to bed because I woke up. Oh my god, can you guys actually get the fuck out? Thank you. One of my HP. And then I went to bed. And then I woke up about 9 hours later and went to Sonic and felt totally fine. No exit, okay. Those yellow mermen are incredibly dangerous. They can deal a stupid amount of damage very quickly. Also, I hope you guys are enjoying not being able to fully visually process where I'm going. That reminds me of the one he played story where when he got drunk, passed out in the bathroom. Well, at least I didn't do that. Book of Death. Is that better? It makes me bulkier. It reduces the stats that I don't actually care about. So I'm actually totally fine with that. Dude, I love how long this spell lasts when it's charged. And there's our boss. It's the underwater one. The boys are probably not going to work for this one. And I say that because I believe that they're going to target the wrong thing. Oh, no, we're good. I just stay up here and we're fine. Keep getting them, boys. Good work. Yeah. Yeah, Charlotte is absolutely cooking this scene, that's for sure. Samurai leggings. Nope. Okay, we're gonna get heal. Oh wait, no, I've already got the heal from the thing, never mind. Alright, let's go back to speed up. Okay, I think this was actually the last boss, now that I think about it. So I think I can actually just leave. So a magical ticket, we'll leave, come back in the room, and then we'll warp to the place that is closest to where I need to go, which is still here. Oh my god, what? It's mastered? How does that work? Okay, same speed. 105 damage? 105 damage dealt just by running through somebody. Oh my god. Guys. Some would argue that that is too much power. I would argue that, no the fuck it's not. Ho, ho, ho. Alright, so now we use Sanctuary. Oh, okay. Okay. I need to keep Charlotte on screen and I need to survive. So let's change this to the heavy armor. Do I have taunt? Taunt would be huge. Taunt is... There's Sanctuary. Sanctuary purifies them. I'm so slow. Oh, because it's heavy armor. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm very slow because of it. Okay, so we'll go back to speed up. Is there a save point anywhere near here? No. MP max up. Summon Ghost. Fedora. And we've got this painting. This is the like, it's like a challenge room kind of thing. Nest of Evil. Like a ton of bosses and shit here. I'm hoping I can just find a save room and not have to go through any of the fights. Summon Medusa. Thought the game was lagging. It was. So it had the slowdown from okay, so no healing room here. So let's get out of here. It was the slowdown from beating the boss, but also the lag from Sanctuary going off, because it is a very laggy move. Okay, so I am gonna heal up then. Okay, I'm gonna equip you with the boys. Because it's gotta be the boys, right? And then we go fight Bronner, and then we go fight Dracula and we win. Okay, and the Bronner fight is randomized into the Just Stella fight, and that's it. That's the whole thing. Lamau. Alright, back to the castle. Alright, we're just gonna go right in. There's no way this could go wrong. I just have to focus on dodging. We could do an Aria of Sorrow randomizer after this if we wanted.
My power. Use my power.
Soul Steel. All right, boys, go get him. Oh, hold on. I need to be able to cast the spell. There we go. Whoa, that's a cool weapon. That deals so much damage. Okay, it is resisted, unfortunately. Whoa. That attack is hell. Oh, we barely fought that off. That's a lot more damage. Uh-oh. I have to use it again. Okay. We did it. That's GG. Okay, so that was really scary. Because the thing about the wings coming in like that is if you don't hit them enough, you have to keep damaging them to push them back. If any of them get too close, they just crunch in and deal like 1,000 damage to you. Like you're basically, it's dead. So that was cool. Now we win. GG! Alright. Enjoy the credits. I guess just enjoy the music. I'm not doing the the thing. Let's roll an Aria rando. For item weight. 5. Really? What a cool tradition for you. Okay, so we will randomize that, download it. And I'll put this in the folder it needs to go in. Minimize that. And I'm going to close out of this. We're going to go here. And then we're going to pull up this and this. Go here, here, here. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna have to make this look a little different here. That is that. Okay. That's too small. We could do something like that. It kind of cuts into the game a little bit. I don't know. I'll tell you what, the only ones we really need to track are these books. Perfect. All right, we'll do that. So let's talk about the RSI randomizer a little bit. So the way that this works is those 3 ancient books. They tell you the 3 in the vanilla game. They tell you the 3 souls that you need to have equipped when you fight Graham in order to unlock the true ending. The true ending is how you actually beat the randomizer. So I need to find each of those 3 books, and it'll tell me which new randomized soul is required. It'll also tell me which enemy drops it. So, yeehaw. It will both be cool and fun. I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to open up the game. Go here. We'll do Lua. We'll do open script. I need this one. That one. Okay, connection established. We're in. But it's pretty packed. Give me a second while I fix that. Why is it this? Why is it this shape? What's happening here? This doesn't feel correct. It feels so much shorter than it's supposed to be. Give me just a second. Config display. Why is that happening? Because that's just straight up the wrong size of what's displaying in the thing here. There we go. That's why. That's better. All right, cool. That was interesting. For that, you always try to play something to celebrate Halloween. Your options are either RSR or the GB version should be going Tensei 1. Because RE was your first Castlevania. Same, actually. I actually loved the game, so decided, fuck, I'll play the rest from on Halloween too. Hell yeah. Yeah, Aria of Sorrow was also my first Castlevania game. And I really enjoyed it. I played it a lot. I actually have to switch my thing. I've 100%ed this game like twice. And 100%ing it, it's honestly kind of rough. There we go. We're good to go there. We played like the first hour of Symphony. Yeah. That's honestly actually about what I've played. We're just gonna go with Soma. We're not gonna do a fancy game mode. Alright, but let's talk a little bit about this nonsense. So first, I am actually gonna mess everything up again. I'm gonna move some windows around, which means my emo tracker is gonna be messed up. Whoops, no, that is not what I want. Okay, that's fixed there. Okay, I want to drag this out. To there. Put that here, and then I do need to fix this. Hold on. I'll just go back to defaults on that. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh no. Okay, just give me a second, everybody. Okay, we'll do that, and then I can resize the window again. Down to my books. Okay. Oh, I already did that, Lancer. That's actually what I was fixing when I said I was fixing the emo tracker. That was happening automatically. I have a bot that does that. I was actually going in and leaking your shit. All right, let's see what we got in the shop. So the shop is randomized. My starting equipment is randomized. Everything's randomized. It's a nightmare. Everything's going to be great. The actual stats of the equipment itself is not randomized. It's just what I start with and where I find everything else. That's a really good sword to start with. And a pretty good cloak. Don't have any accessory on though, so that's fine. I have Tiny Devil. He's just a little guy. And I have no items. I don't have any abilities. Cool. Alright, now we'll check the shop. Like the reason why we don't give opinions on Pokemon outside places. Dogs, opinions. Yeah, the internet's a nasty place. So we do start with 30,000 gold. So if we find cool stuff that we want to buy to kind of help us get started, then yeehaw. Nightmare and Minotaur is both here. Minotaur is kind of cool because that increases my strength by 8 points, which is a pretty hefty increase to attack damage. It's 15k. There is also the Leviathan. I think I buy both of these, and that crashes out all of my money, which is fine because I'll make more. And I'll have a better weapon. And I'll have my strength go up by almost 10 points. So we're already cooking. Hell yeah. Okay, zombies drop grapes. That's pretty cool. So every enemy does drop a soul, but the soul that they drop is not the same of theirs. So like a zombie could drop any other enemy soul. You will never be progression locked to a random enemy aside from the 3 required. Let's go down here. I always like to start by going down this direction to the underground reservoir. Never been a victim of phantom opinion, harassment, nonsense before. I never want to deal with that again. Oh, you have been. Sorry, I read too fast while also trying to look at my game. Altair. Interesting. Throwing fucking birds at people. We got the boys back. The boys are back in town. But also, yeah, valid. That's not something anyone wanted to even, like, encounter once, let alone twice. Okay, nice level up. Aria of Sorrow randomizer is also a randomizer available through Archipelago. Malphus, we starting with them double jumpies. We love to see it. Not quite enough to get me up there, though. I'm gonna need Undyne as well, or methods of flight or infinite jump in order to get up in there. All right. Starting with double jump is pretty awesome, though. That's a lot of good movement. Oh, it's pronounced Undine? Well, I don't like how that sounds. Okay, $10 is the key item sitting right there. Wait, I've got double jump. Demon Lord, a furious barrage of magic. That's exciting. Ow. So before I forget, I always like to go back here with my double jump, because there's a couple of things I can get now. Also, I notice that the auto tracker on this rando is honestly a little buggy. There we go. It's less buggy than Free Enterprise. Honestly, the issue with it is it just doesn't like to keep up sometimes. So like I'll pick something up and then the tracker won't notice it right away. But other times it's totally fine. I don't have a single issue. Like I can go like the whole, like most of the seed without an issue, and then all of a sudden it'll just kind of shit itself. Like, why is this already happening? Like, I just did a reset on it, and it's already... Oh. Meat strip. Sounds like my usual Saturday. Just kidding. Ow. Okay. So there is an item I can get over here. There's also like an item I can see over here, so I can check it to see if I want to come back for it later. It's a potion, I don't care about it. And you go down here. War fatigues. Is that better than what I have? It's more damage, but only a little bit, and I lose a lot of defense for it, so I'll pass. So slow. The last 2 seeds I did of this, I got the Black Panther soul, like right off the bat, and that's essentially the speed up spell. It really makes a difference. Okay, there's a heart locket there. I can't do anything else here because I can't quite jump high enough with double jump. Easy. I have a lot of damage. Okay, so whether or not this seed takes a long time is entirely based on whether or not I can find my 3 books. Oh my god! We're starting with Black Panther. Let's go. Now we're cooking. And Enrius? Oh my boy. Lowers my damage a little bit, but experience points are now increased by 20%. Yeah, no, we're cooking now. And experience gain is already increased by a little bit in this rando. Or at least in the settings that I have on. Which are just like the default settings. I ain't getting too fancy with it. I think that's, honestly, I think it's a mistranslation. It does not over double the experience you get. It is a 20% increase. It sets the experience you gain to 120%. All right, we're now in inner quarters. Set the map there. Okay, look, if you're not gonna auto track, what are you doing? Connect to my shit. Dude, where even am I? What room am I in? I came in from where? Succubus. Okay. Let me look. Where am I? I came from the corridor. Okay. So if I fall back down here, what room is this? Yeah, okay. And we're gonna get a lot of levels here because these enemies are a lot stronger than I am. Or at least higher level than I am. I am definitely strong. Did I pick up an item? I did. I think it was money. Okay. I don't think there is an item in this room. There is not. There's an enemy in that room that only appears in that room, the mirror guy, but I'm actually pretty low on health. Let's be a little more careful. Yeah. I was always curious about that one, like what the hell happened to that poor man. Also, those enemies fucked me up when I was a kid. Right? There's Curly. And then here's the headhunter boss. Wait, where am I? The mirrors. Fuck, dude, I'm lost. Where am I? I'm still trying to remember the layout of this castle and remember where shit is. This ain't no portrait or reason of ruin. Using touch controls? God, I can't even imagine. Okay, that's where I am. Is this still dance hall? No, not dance hall. What is it called? It's not top floor. Castle corridor? No. Inner quarters. Yeah. Yeah, this is where I am. Okay. There is not a save room here. There is one on the other side. And if I'm not careful, I will just die. But at least I can kill these guys very consistently. And they give me levels pretty quick. Do I have... Oh, wait, I've got... Succubus. How much healing does that provide? Not much, I imagine, huh? 5, yeah, that's not... It's not good. Cream puff and a meat strip. Alright, let's go to the boss. We should be okay. As long as I'm careful, we should be okay. Okay. First head down, but it is the easiest one, so... Okay. And then this head sucks real bad. Ow. Okay, I should be tanky enough to get through this with the amount of damage I have. Ow. Can't get back up there. No, stop. Okay, we're good. Woof! Which repels bullet with shield. Yeah! That was what I loved about it too. I loved that every single enemy had a soul. So there were just so many different things you could do in the game. Okay. Ow. We just wave dash real quick to destroy the floor. Okay, got a warhammer. We can walk underwater. Okay. Cestus is not better than what I have. Yeah. Oh wait, I can't go up there. What am I thinking? I can't go here either. All right. That's the curse. It's the curse of starting a randomizer right after finishing another randomizer. Is you just assume that you still have all of the shit from the last randomizer because you're so used to having been using it. Okay, there's a witch in here, but I don't care. I can go up here. Okay. Mistletoe. Did I get a mistletoe? It's not better. Good catch, though. I didn't even notice. If it was better, that'd have been huge. Do I still have Headhunter? No. Or not Headhunter. Anyways. A map piece. The map piece is useless, but Basilisk makes me bulky. Okay. Meh. Alright, I killed everything else in here, so I don't care. I'm actually gonna do one of these. That looked really fucky, but it just warps me back to the start of the castle. I can buy super potions from here now. That's cool. Demon's Mail for 66,000. That's really good. That's a really good piece of armor. Okay, is there anything valuable that I can sell? I don't need to hold on to any of these. Aside from, of course, the one that I'm using right now. And I'm going to hold on to the Warhammer in case I need a swinging weapon. Unfortunately, that is not enough to get me to the armor. So we're going to keep finding stuff and go from there. But let's go do some underwater shenanigans. Killer fish. Bone pillar to radiate flame. That's cool. Okay, we go to Skulla. Cut up lapis. Underwater adventures to the damned. Yay! Fish head shoots fireballs. It sure does. Okay, a ramen. Let me actually change this to, where am I? Underground reservoir. I might actually just use that ramen or the grapes. Grapes. Yeah, Maneater is a nasty looking enemy. Cognazzo. I remember you from Free Enterprise. Thank God, a save point. Okay, let's actually go back up, I think. Oh. No, this is fine. Got your Cognazzo. Stop. All right. Give me some experience. Is that really easy type translation? I thought it was just memeing and naming him Kane. Well, I can't do anything there. We're just gonna take our time in this room. I don't need to rush this one. Nemesis, cloaking shield makes you invisible before enemies' eyes. That's cool. Alright, cool. Got rid of the Unes. Oh, that also does. Cool. That's so interesting. I had no idea. Okay, so I'm in here with the mermans. Yeah, no, I just want to run all the way across. Running into the farmer killed me. Okay, that's fine. It didn't set me too far back. Ow. There we go. Gorgon. Con is increased by 12. That's very bulky. West version of the Super Nintendo FF4 is based on Easy Type. It's a version of FF4 that removes and simplifies a lot of the mechanics. Ah, that's true, actually. Oh my god. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Whoa! Where am I? Oh, I am there. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, we get to the end of this room and we'll have an item. A broadsword. Yikes. We are not feeling too good. Fucking that guy? Yeah, no, we were dead. We were dead for sure. That's okay. Oof. Yeah, do we want to do that? I think we do. Let's go this direction instead. I really thought I'd two-shot him. Turns out it's 3. Okay. This room has a... Whoa, hey, chill out, dude. Thankfully, he's super weak to fire. You are not, but you might be weak to ice. I sold that one too? Oh, damn. Alright, turns out I'm kind of a dummy. Caught him. Rod streamer, dude, you know it. Rotten meat. That's the item here? Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Dang it. Hey, there we go. No, there's no item here. Oop. There we go. More war fatigues. Where does that go? That goes there. This does not have an item. No. Dude, I'm gonna die again. That was close. Okay, got some coffee. Could drink coffee, right? Yeah, let's go. Send that fellow One Piece fandom and they'll reclaim everything you do is fraudulent forever. I mean, they'd be right. Meat strip. Yeah, there's more items over here. Here it is. Perfect. Cheese bucket? Oh my god. I didn't know you could ride on the horse. That completely threw off what I was doing with my life. Oh shit, I can make it up there. I can totally fucking do it. Where am I? Aw. Okay. Okay, that's my bad. I overpushed. I can totally do this. Just stop it. You do this every time. This is in logic for me to be able to do. Yeah, I do need the boat. There, I just needed to wait. Get to the top of the jump. Oh, God. Oops, I don't have the thing. No, it was for a cream soda. Let me out. The gun. Vanilla location gun. Oh god, the demon. Another Leviathan. So we just got another copy of the weapon we already have. Cool. No, it is not. That is actually where you get the gun in the original game. The clams is available in the Forbidden area, which is accessible after you have a bunch of stuff. If we have to go there in this randomizer, then something is really wrong. I'm dumb, I forgot. Jump too late. Easy, every time. Just run through. Where is this room? Oh, that's where I am. Okay. There's a cool sword there. Oh, God. Okay. Sweet. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, a leather plate. I don't think that's better than the elfin robe. It's not. Oh, God. Just die. Just die. Keep slapping it until it stops being slappable. Okay. Claymore is not going to be better than this. It's not. Okay. So next we need to go down here. No, other side. Oh. Okay, now we go down. All the way down. Secret. Copper plate. Also not going to be better than the robe. Not by a long shot. Claymore mine. Ooh. The army jacket. Just a higher definition version of the war fatigues. And it's just worse. Gosh darn. This place is rough for me being so low level. Like, I can kill these guys for good levels to kind of help catch up, but still. Ow. Ow. I've already been here. Ow, stop. No, I need to go down and go back through here. What if it was a clay less? It was just regular dirt. Oh, Balmung. What the fuck is up with my pause screen? It does not like being here on this edge of the screen, that's for sure. That's a better weapon. Whoa, oh my god. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that. Send me back home. And then I need to buy super potions are available here now. Still can't afford that. Is there anything that I have worth selling? I have 2 Levitanes, or whatever the hell you want to pronounce that, so I can sell one of them. I'll never need the Claymore. Or the Cestises that I keep finding. Or the War Fatigue. Okay. Balmung is also named for Graham, the sword Sigurd used to fuck up Fafnir. Oh, okay. I'm familiar with Graham. Or Grom, perchance. 290 hit points is pretty good. Okay, let's stock up on food. And now we're looking for a save point. I don't have any other warp spots. All right, that was good. That took me a second. Okay. White Dragon, con +4. Alright, we're gonna run through this area. Wait, why is... Oh, I see. My game window is cut off a little bit. Okay, so in these rooms I can get stuff. I think? No, I can't go up there. Where am I? Man, I wish I was a little bit more familiar with this place. I am very familiar with Portrait of Ruin. And I used to be a lot more familiar with Aria of Sorrow. That's right, I went up there before. That's how I got through the headhunter. Okay, I cannot get up there. I get the anti-venom. And I can go through that door if I want, and I might want, but first I'm gonna go here for a potion, sure. Okay, this is a soul location. Survey says flying armor, not useful when you've got this. Okay, let's continue along the bottom here and go new places. I think this is where I cannot get any higher. Yeah. Cannot get higher until I have some kind of flight. That's true. That's true, Lancer. You got me there. Flying armor is cool, but it is not beneficial to Soma at this moment. Beam skeleton, now that is a good soul. Look, I'm not gonna yuck your yum, but that doesn't sound comfortable. Okay. Chappelle. Welcome, Dave. Ripper. So this is the room where I tend to miss items. There's like 5 things in this room, and they're all pretty easily accessible, but I always get turned around and I always miss one of them. There we go. Okay. Yay! Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Alright, we begin the ascent again. Bag of money. Alright, that's everything. Nothing was particularly good. I don't foresee us getting a new weapon anytime soon. Mainly just want to find souls and books. Ectoplasm. Moldy milk. The moldy milk can be good if you have, I believe, flesh golem. That's what it is. Flesh golem lets you eat anything, and you get benefit from it. And then there's also, if you don't use flesh golem, you drink moldy milk, it puts you down to 1 HP, which is good for some soul that I don't remember. That increases your damage the lower HP you have. The rune ring. We love rune ring. Increase the rate in which MP is restored. That's actually not good for, because what I care about right now are stats. I do need to equip that swinging weapon though. The potatoes. Potato pancake. And we'll go back to Balmung. Hop, 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 hop. Ah! Stop. Got him. Double kill. Okay, that's a shirt up there that I cannot bring myself to care about. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Okay, we found another teleport room. Found a regular ass katana. And a melon. Melons are really good healing, so I'm not upset about finding that. Alright, now we're gonna head down to the study. So I've found everything that I can get here. Dude, earlier today I was doing a seed, and I didn't have double jump in this room, so you have to use the damage boosts from the gargoyles flying around the room in order to get yourself up that teensy little bit of height in order to get up that room. It was really annoying. Alright, so now I'm in the study. Let me change the map that I'm on. Study. Came from chapel. I am here. Imp. Okay. Also, I found out the reason that my map tracker wasn't updating, or that my auto tracker wasn't updating. It's because I didn't have the emulator as my active window. I have to have the emulator as my active window in order for it to properly be sending the updates, which makes sense. The only reason I didn't think of that is because that's just not always the case in how it works. Usually the Lua just kind of functions on its own, but not in this case. Skull necklace. Eerie looking necklace. Not good. I'll keep my scarf. How did I do that? I'm stuck. Oh, that's so funny. I have to unstuck myself. I clipped myself inside the box and had nowhere to go to get out. That's amazing. Alright, let's head back to the study. There's a lot of things to get. That's not what I want. A persimmon. Graham. Wow. Balmung does look like a more upgraded version of the Grom. Okay, let's go back here, and this time, don't get stuck. Yeah, don't get stuck inside the box. No, not a curse. Oh, curse sucks so bad. Wait. No, I don't have resistance to curse. I just have to suffer. Bomb was found in the arena. Ah. Now I can walk on water surfaces. How cool. This is a save. Very valuable. That's a new one. So much lower effort bot to try to get me to buy viewers. Item, or boss time. The great armor. Not too great anymore. More like great big nerd. It's only for $1,000. What a bummer. Sequence breaking for kicker skeleton. So that works by using the fact that if you jump and use your weapon, you don't turn around. So you can sneaky deaky in there. Why didn't you let me do it? Because it's automatic. I'm so sorry. That muscle memory kicked in. Okay, where am I? Right next to the save point. I will use this save point, and then I need to go somewhere else. I think I just need to do that. Then from here, where have I not gone? That I have access to, I should specify. I think I can get up to the clock tower. Yep. Okay, that's not where I want to go. Is it here? Oh, right. Yeah, no. I can't get into the clock tower from there. I think I have to go back to the underwater area. Now that I've got those two skills. Let's travel through there. Okay, let me go up from here. Huh? Where am I? I went the wrong way. Okay, drop down, go to the right. There we go. Now we go this way. There we go. Top floor. Whee! There we go here. Oh wait, is this literally just... Oh. No, I've accomplished nothing. Alright, I think it's time we go to the arena. So let's go through here. I can use Undine to get an item if I go this way, right? Yeah. Then from there I can go back to the ground reservoir and then go to the arena through there. Skulla. I already got a Skulla. Level up, nice. Royal Skulltula? Not in this randomizer. Were Tiger, eh. Okay, let's save before everything goes to hell. Get 100 skulls just to get a bow. Oh god. I 83 damage from that guy. Okay, where am I? Am I going the right way? Yes. Probably not. Oh god, I really need to slow down before I fucking die. I can totally pick that up with a overhead swinging weapon. Oh, that's great. Okay, that's really good. I need to hope to find a save point before I die. Charlotte Gaming, but it's Soma Gaming. True. Oh. Wow. Casual clothes. How fun and cool. Underground cemetery. Okay. Nope. Using an item. That's right, I got a shit ton of tasty meat. Set fires midair. And then there's a swag. I forgot you were here. It's like white cloth with blue trim. Dead warrior? Cool. Yeah, here's the save spot. I'm gonna save again. Now that I picked up Dead Warrior, we're gonna go fight Leviathan. Or not Leviathan, Legion. And then that's where we're gonna end it tonight. And we'll finish this randomizer tomorrow. Oh shit, it's death. Ow. I need to. I have a ton of tasty meat. I'm gonna use some. Okay. Not sure how to dodge that attack, I'll be honest. Ow! Ah, I don't have the slide on the floor. Okay. We got him. Oh my god, we did it. We got the Shujinoko. The Shujinoko's thing, just for the lulz. Look how funny that is. Are you lolling with me? Another elfin robe, no. Oh, that's so cool. What a neat tidbit. Creaking skull. Okay, we'll have a quick little clock tower intermission. And then we'll save. And then tomorrow we're going to pick this up and head over to the arena and then do more shit from there. Ba-da boom, ba-da beep. We haven't found a single book yet. And that stresses me out. That's the only thing I care about is finding those 3 books. But this is fun. I had a good time. We'll finish this out.
This is definitely a much faster, like, speed demon type randomizer. Because we're just zooming through the world trying to find things as fast as we can. That's pretty cool. I like that. I love little details like that. Let me see if anybody's live for us to raid over to, and if not, we'll just shut her down and I'll go right to bed because I'm eepy gosh dang sneepy. Nope. Thanks, Lancer. Have a good night, everybody. You guys are all fantastic. Hope you had a wonderful time. And I'll see you tomorrow night where we'll finish this seed. We'll see where it takes us. It really just comes down to how fast can I find those 3 books. Now that I've got most of the movement I need, finding the Bat Soul would be pretty huge. Because there's some spaces that I cannot get through without it. So Bat Soul would be nice, but really it just comes down to those 3 books. But I'll see you later. Have a good night. Bye.